we have moved to playing online via webcam. And that means that you could join the fun, find out how in the description, and you might find yourself featured on the channel. Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering, and we have here a double Super Friends matchup. That's right, a Super Friends mirror, as Max is facing off against DJ. Max, the first to add some power to his board, and now he has a Renin 6. The first Planeswalker here. Can't be red blasted. Force of Will could be part of the mix. And if it is thrown at the Renin 6, as that guy would generate just a avalanche of card advantage and be particularly difficult to clear in this matchup. Not like these decks have tons and tons of creatures that can turn sideways. And as I say that, apparently he's on a bunch of Tarmogoyfs as well. So, well, forget about that point. It looks like DJ may be potentially favored in this matchup, having a ground beater there that can really clear the way. Good, and Oko gets red blasted. Oko so powerful versus creature-based strategies, downgrading them all to just 3/3s. A Force of Will in Max's hand, and now a Narset, which will resolve and then be lightning bolted. So soaking up a card from DJ. It's an interesting decision. Incredibly aggressive. I would have just cleared the Narset with my Tarmogoyf, preserving the card. Lightning Bolt could be useful later. And now a second Goyf, force pitching. And now there's still the matter of this other Tarmogoyf to consider. Max has a Sylvan Library in hand. He's going to Treasure Cruise, exiling his entire graveyard. I'm sorry, Dig Through Time. Now they're verifying the life total. Tarmogoyf had come in for some damage last turn. And he's got some decisions here, some quality cards. Verifying the correct life totals. And DJ taking a look and seeing the exiled cards from this Dig Through Time. A Brainstorm now. Brainstorm plus Fetch Land. And now there's a Ponder, or Preordain. Preordain looks. And DJ is fine with it. Swings. Goyf has been shrunk by this Treasure Cruise, perhaps. Probably just instant sorcery land creature in there. So Goyf's very capable of getting incredibly large in this type of deck. You've got artifacts and planeswalkers all over the place. Enchantments in small supply. Sylvan Library, a card that sees play. Fast Bond on occasion. A few sideboard enchantments out there as well. So you can definitely get a 7/8 Tarmogoyf. It's quite a value for 2 mana. But beating for 4 or 5 a turn, sufficient. And now a Goyf of his own. So these guys pretty much on the same train of thought. Super Friends plus Tarmogoyf. got to be interesting to find yourself playing a mirror match when you were kind of brewing your own rogue deck. Wrenn and 6 finishing off that Tarmogoyf as it had to block. Wrenn and 6 is kind of the ultimate wingman for Tarmogoyfs as they win the Tarmo Wars, doing that final point of damage. Usually Tarmogoyfs, that extra point of toughness just creates that standstill situation where they bounce off of each other. Now you can just swing freely and do the final point. Preordained looks, both go to the bottom, and that is on to game 2. Max digging, unable to find a way out of that. At that precariously low life total, Wrenn and 6 even potentially could have finished the deal. All right, Max leading out here on a mull-to-4, so he is a severe underdog here versus this 7-card hand for DJ. A Gitaxian Probe gets Pyroblasted, and then a mental misstep back. Probe is going to resolve, showing Tarmogoyf and Wasteland. One card left for Max. Instant sorcery land in the graveyard. This is a 3/4. At least it can't be cleared by Lightning Bolt. But it can be elked. And for some reason, this is just how Oko works. He's going to be able to elk this Tarmogoyf. And now on this turn, Wrenn and 6 make a food and pass 2 4 loyalty planeswalkers here. Goyf not going to be able to clear them. Preordain. Perhaps can find a lightning bolt. This Oko will be a huge problem immediately. It will be able to turn this food into a 3/3 and potentially just wrap things up. Oko down to 1 loyalty. Another land is made. A Tarmogoyf, and oh, that's so much worse. Another food. This Goyf towers over the elk. I mean, I think that's actually the picture. I think he's like literally eating elk in the picture. Time Walk just cycles. This is likely to be over pretty soon here. Oko can be cleared with this Lightning Bolt, but the damage pretty much done is this 3/3 elk. No match for a Tarmogoyf. Dangerous territory here as this Wrenn and 6 continues to tick up. Getting an emblem with Wrenn and 6 in Vintage can literally just be infinite turns, as you can reuse your Time Walk. Just returning a land each turn with your Wrenn and 6 and then discarding it. Going to go ahead and put a Gitaxian Probe on top, which accomplishes very little, I believe. Just going to draw the card you would have drawn if you don't put Probe on top. You do get the extra information of what's in their hand. Lightning Bolt hits the Wrenn and 6. Gitaxian Probe shows just a Mox Emerald. And now Gush. Such a tremendous card. It's really like my favorite Magic card. It was very disappointing to see it banned out of Pauper. I've had to endure it being restricted in Vintage multiple times. It was very disappointing to discover Pauper and be all excited about being able to play with 4 Brainstorm, 4 Gush, only for that to be ripped away yet again. It was a time I couldn't really picture running anything other than 4 Brainstorm and 4 Gush in a Magic deck. So many different ways that you can build around that. But Oko, no match versus that board, gets Pyroblasted in the end, and DJ quickly picks up that game, which was so one-sided, it had me reminiscing for the good old days as DJ just walks to victory there against a Mulda 4. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.